I'm supposed to be filming a Q&A today, but I feel very lazy. Maybe it's because of the weather. It's extremely gloomy. I just feel so unmotivated, lazy, complainy, procrastinating. Don't even know if that's a word. But I was supposed to be filming a Q&A for this video, and I just... Well, it's been like 2 hours now and I've just done nothing. I thought I'd pick up the camera, turn it on and just like film something. If it's not the Q&A, then at least it's something. So I guess it's just one of those days, and we all go through those days. And this is me going through it. I don't know, maybe somewhere throughout this video that I will actually start putting in some questions and answering them. But so far, all I've done today is do my morning forecast and then come to my friend's house because we're going out later. Because she's going to Goosey. But I thought I'll share maybe the trade that I was in this week. That's like the lowest hanging fruit that I feel like I could film and put up on here. So if we just start on the 1 hour, what is clear is that we've had sell side liquidity pierced here, around here. If I just remove that, that would be potential target. Now, obviously on a daily bias, we are short, we are bearish. You know, we've had pushes down, pullbacks, push down. If anything, we are taking a more risky entry because we're kind of going against the daily bias, but doesn't mean that we can't get into short-term positions, scalps, just being tighter with our profit taking area. So if I go to the 15-minute and show you what I was seeing, this area obviously is sensitive. This area here is all sensitive. You can see price reacting off it. Again, let me just take this back even more. A question that I get is, why do I sometimes take the second optimal trade entry? And that's just because it has more confirmation, it reduces risk. So technically you can say that here, over here, we have break of market structure, then price pushes up. But I don't want to be getting involved just yet. So this was a potential entry here. But let me show you the one that I got involved in. So price taps around here. Now that we've entered London open kill zone, that's when I'm actually more interested to take a trade. So you can see that price did hit around the equilibrium of this 15-minute fair value gap before it then expanded higher. And you can see now we get a 15-minute break of structure. So usually what I like to do is I jump down to the 5 minutes to refine an entry. If we just map out from this swing low to this swing high, you can see that above this equilibrium here, this is all premium pricing, discount pricing. Obviously I want to be taking buys at discount to go to the upside and taking shorts at premium to go to the downside. So as we are entering this region here around the equilibrium, I can see that there's a fair value gap that is either at or below the equilibrium of this premium discount. So I've got my entry set here, stops below this swing low here, and you can see us getting tagged in, and then price pushes up. Where would my target be? So going back to the 15-minute, not going to the 1 hour, and this is what I'm saying, that we're taking a quick scalp. I don't want to be looking on the 1 hour, 4 hour daily for the first profit taking area, because again, the daily bias was short, but we're taking a long. So this is just a short-term trade. So I would only be looking at the most recent key high if I'm going long on the 5 minute or 15-minute. On the 15-minute, it's clear that, you know, we've got this clear high up here, meaning there's a lot of buy stops resting above here. So price is going to be magnetized and drawn to this high. So what I did is I actually just set my TP just below this area. Obviously you can have it just at the area. Again, that's up to your trading rules or trading systems, but for me, I just set it just below. It pretty much hits it to a T, reacts off it, and pushes down. And that's kind of how you know there's algorithmic or institutional trading going on here. So I've just come into another room. I thought I'd sit down with you guys and yeah, just open up about it's completely normal to have days like this. You know, I go through days where I'm not feeling it, like and it's not even just like a mentally low energy. It's like I've got a sore throat, I feel I'm getting cold sweats, like, but it's a Friday, I feel like I want to get work done and I want to always keep pushing, but it's just that really toxic hustle mentality, just not good for you, and it's just something to be aware of. And yeah, like I really wanted to do a Q&A for this Sunday's video. Like my brain is just like, no. So, you know, I wanted to share sort of like just live what it's like in the moment and kind of like, what am I going to do to pick myself back up? And it's something that I'm just thinking of now, like, do I even want to pick myself back up, or do I just take the day off, you know? But for me, there's kind of like not really a day off. I'll do kind of like what needs to be done, maybe not so much more. But I think that's just the ebbs and flow of life. I feel like this is a bit more of a therapy session with you guys, just talking through my thoughts and my feelings. But yeah, like, again, I'll just do my morning forecast, reply to some emails and check in on certain things with my projects and businesses. But today's just not the day for driving business forward, and that's okay. And like, look, there's absolutely no point in forcing yourself to, let's say, learn ICT content if you're not even gonna focus or be in the flow, in the zone of actually learning, because then you're just wasting your time, wasting energy. A lot of things just happening behind the scenes, a lot of good things. I'm excited to share that with you guys very, very soon. But yeah, I've been going pretty hard on the ICT content recently, and just really fixing up my routine and setting boundaries more and more. And I think that's just something I want to touch on later on in the video. It's just protecting your energy and setting boundaries when it comes to just work and life and relationships, and keeping your vision as fucking clear as you can, and then protecting that, keeping that close to you. I'm gonna try answer at least one question right now. My brain is just like, I don't know, I feel like something's just crushing my brain right now. Also, what is this angle? Sorry guys. Gab Papa says, do you believe ICT module is actually the most profitable one? Love your content. Thank you. My first thought is that it's never really about the strategy. Like, I think any strategy, any system can be profitable as long as, you know, you test it, then you tweak it, and you kind of refine it in order for it to become profitable. Because that's basically what a profitable trading system is just a set of rules that over time that you've tested and you've seen play out, whether it's back testing or live trading, becomes profitable at least 80% of the time, even 50% of the time, as long as your risk to reward plays in your favor. I've been in 2 paid communities in the past. Both of them, yes, they're profitable systems, but you got to ask yourself, is that going to be working for you at the time? So it's kind of like, as you mature as a trader, as you are changing in your life of however you're trading and what your current needs and desires are, does that coincide? To answer your question straightforward, yeah, it is profitable. Is it going to be the most profitable one? At the time, yes, right now, but we don't know what's going to happen. What if one day I can't be trading London open sessions anymore, or New York open sessions, or what if I can't be on the 5-minute or 15-minute time frame anymore? So those are the kind of questions that you should ask yourself, instead of, you know, is ICT going to be making us the most money? Because I can kind of understand that is what people, or like new people into this industry, that's what they're more interested in, is like, how much money can I make, or will this make me the most money? Because if yes, then I'm going to go for it. But it's not really about that. There's a lot of other factors. So hopefully everything that I've just been saying kind of gets you guys thinking, bigger picture, long-term vision as well. All right, we've got another question. How much do traders pay in taxes in the UK? So I can only speak off of experience, and since I run trading and my income through a limited company, so LTD, I believe in America that's an LLC. So what I've been doing is I have to pay tax twice. So I've got to pay business tax / company corporation tax, and then I pay personal tax. So obviously income goes straight into my company, and then I'll be paid a salary / dividends on that. Anything excess off of the tax-free dividends, then obviously then I pay tax on that as well. And something to keep in mind is when you're paying company corporation tax, things like that, you're only paying tax on your profits, not your revenue. It's just always best to sort of talk to an accountant about that. 어릴 때 원했던 어른이 됐나? Thought I found, oh, she's mine. 너
Just take it slowly. 늦은 어떤 때 같은 곳에.
I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm currently in Gales. There's a lot of background music, background noise. Oh no. I'm feeling a lot better after 1, eating, 2, getting out the house and like just working in a different environment. I always feel like as a trader, you know, you're always working from home. It gets kind of like same thing, same routine. So just getting out to a coffee shop, just definitely somewhat energizing. I don't know if you guys can hear me, so I'm just gonna stop. Okay guys, so that pretty much concludes this video. I guess it's more of a day in the life, pick up my camera and just share some thoughts. I'm feeling a little bit better today when I'm filming this, so maybe actually I'll, you know, try and answer a few more questions. Ophi Wentworth says, why ICT not SMC? Can you list any major differences? I'd say just from my learning, just from what I've been doing in my experience, the key thing that differentiates ICT students from SMC is just the use of time and price and taking entries in specific times and using that to our leverage. Also incorporating the daily bias. There's a lot of SMC setups and entries that I can spot throughout the day, and it'll be, you know, it'll be valid setups, but like in an area or time during manipulation, such as pre or post news announcements or on a Monday morning. Yeah, it's just, those are the little differences. There probably are other differences. Laura says, what motivates me? I want to keep the answer short and sweet and concise. I think just understanding that I can get better, that where I am now and where I want to be, that gap, like I can get better. I can be a better person, be a better trader, better, let's say YouTuber, daughter, partner, whatever it may be. So I feel that's quite motivating because it gives you hope, it gives you light at the end of the tunnel, let's say. And I think the first key step and action step that we could all do is just to get clear on the kind of person you want to be. You know, do you want to be more confident, a better public speaker, etc., etc. That is pretty much gonna conclude today's video. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, God bless.